Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today is July 18th. We are still in new moon energy. So, as also, we are still feeling that energy from that Grand Cross, Grand Cardinal Cross yesterday, which was the moon is opposite Pluto, and the North and the South node are opposite, and they moved. They're at 29 degrees. So, welcome to the North Node in Aries. Are you ready for new and exciting things to happen? Are you ready for your spiritual path to be in the forefront? Because this is about you. Aries is about self, the I am. So, are you ready to step into mission? Because I know we are. So, hi, Diamond Girl. How are you doing? We were just going to take a few moments, let a few people join, and then we will get started. We are going to use the animal and the spirit energy oracle, the energy and spirit oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. And then we are also going to be using our own deck, our Celia guidance deck. So we are excited to be sharing our deck today. Where are you from? So he's like, where are you from? We just came on to chat and do a little cards and see what's going on with the energy today. We feel like there's definitely a push in the energy today. As this morning she's like, nope, we're gonna get on in Louisiana. We are in I'm in Brownsburg, Indiana. Oh, are you going through like a crown chakra thing? Because like my crown is like really really lit up for you. So we must I am doing well, Mysterious Queen. We are enjoying this new energy. I will just say meditation will really help that. Like my crown is like so like tingly like right now, like it's very activated. I know I was out meditating in the sun, and I was doing my own practice, which is here, we'll try it together. She says, so he says, close your eyes. So we're gonna welcome everyone into our space, and we are gonna start our session today, our little our fun with a little bit of a mind clearing. So we invite everybody that's here to just take a moment and close your eyes. And then we're going to breathe in for the count of 6. And then once you do that, we're going to hold that for the count of 5. And then we're going to breathe it out for the count of 8. We have found that using those particular numbers in that order really is a calming for the mind. It is one of the quickest ways we have found to actually recenter ourselves. We did it actually this morning during our own meditation. And I think that was to remind me that sometimes that helps to kind of just pull us back into center and to clear our mind, doing like 2 or 3 cycles of that. Even one cycle, you would be surprised at the change you feel at doing one cycle. So we're glad everybody is joining us today. We are excited. So thank you for joining us. Welcome if you're new. And the first card that wanted to come out for the day is the card of the Ascended Masters, and then the card of the Divine Presence. So devoted spirits with specific intentions are wanting to work with you now. And then we get the Divine Presence, which is the force of love and creation. And then she said we're going to take the bottom of the deck, which is the family tree card, and the overall energy is prosperity. The North Node moved. It was just in Taurus, which is about trying to teach us the things we value and the things And honestly, one of the biggest things we've learned to value is, ourselves. And just being very grateful and being open to this spiritual journey and, the lessons. Because everything that happens leads you to the next phase, which is really every day is getting a little more awesome. I can honestly say, and that's like a new word we've put in our vocabulary. We said it occasionally, but we heard it, and now like it is one of probably one of the most words coming out of my mouth currently, between me and Dave talking, like just really making it a little, our conversation a lot more high vibe. um so we're gonna go. Definitely the cards the cards wanted to talk, so we're gonna see what is the general energy for today. So the current energy is the Knight of Cups. Is somebody coming forward with a message of love? Somebody you've been really thinking about? Are you getting a new opportunity coming towards you? Something you're really, really going to love. She's like, really going to love. It's going to, have the flowers. It's going to, are you ready for a new opportunity? This can be in love, or this can be in an opportunity with a work, um, something that's going to have a lot of conversation going back and forth. That Eight of Wands is about fast moving communication. So we feel like either like somebody you're going to meet and that connection is going to be so strong, it's going to be tons of communication. Or if it's a work thing, there's going to be a lot of talking, negotiating. They're going to really offer you a nice contract, and that's, a contract you have with a person, or this is definitely something you're being divinely guided to. Something that's going to help you clear some maybe family karma, walking away from something that your family has always done. Are you, has your family always done a certain thing? And all the cards up top, we have the Ascended Masters, the Divine Presence, and the Family Tree card. And with that, it's 40, 44, and 14. So a 4 reference with the stability and the prosperity, which is a 42 card. So definitely the strong energy of foundation. The card we're missing with that is because she said the 14 can switch to 41. 43, which is, hey Alex. Um So you announced your presence into the room. So the immediate future card is that the 9 of Pentacles, which, she is reaching for the new opportunity. We feel like there is a brand new opportunity coming in with the switch of the nodes, because now you know your value. So that great opportunity can come a lot easier because you have done the work. There's 2 8s on the top and the bottom here, which is about you have done the work, you have done the internal communication to know your worth and your value. And the current environment is the Judgment card, which is saying, with me, that's, you realize that. So now everything is going to come to you as you know your value. And we feel like you do, and you're really going to move that energy forward into pretty much anything you want. There's the yellow brick road. Where do you want it to take you? And how other people see you is the Temperance card, feeling you're really balanced, feeling like you have an angel on, is there an angel behind you? How is, how did you get this perfect opportunity? How did you find the perfect person? How did that happen? How did you get this great job that's allowing you, all this opportunity for your growth? And the answer is right there, being happy, choosing happy. We talked to a couple people yesterday. We did a short live, and it was about, would you want to attract somebody that's in a low vibration? You're not in the highest place right now. Do you want to attract somebody that's in that same vibration? You don't. So honestly, as you're being balanced, and she's like, look, that's major arcana all the way up that side. That's saying it's divinely guided. It is time for this to happen. You've done the work, you've done the activation. I started out the reading with my crown being very activated. So we feel like there's definitely an activation currently going on to elevate. So make sure you're meditating so you're getting the messages. The underlying energy is the Strength card. the Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups with the Two of Cups on the bottom. So are you ready for this new opportunity with a new, this is, Celia's like, this is going to be a choice. This can be, do you want, in a relationship, do you want to give somebody else an opportunity, or are you ready to walk away from them? Is somebody being a pest to you? Because I have a little gnat that just like flew right there. So it's like, what is the significance of that? Is somebody coming and just kind of bothering you and not is somebody trying to date you and you're kind of resistant to them? If you are, ask, why am I resistant? What in this person am I being resistant of? And then look at where you have that trait in yourself. That is a specific message for someone. Not sure. But the overall energy is, this Lionsgate energy we're getting ready to go into is a time for you to open your heart to the brand new opportunity. There's lots of choices. And we feel like you're going to have a choice in love. She's like, twos are about love, but there's that two of cups. So we feel like you're going to have an opportunity, maybe for something brand new while you're on your divine path. Because she's like, look, we have the prosperity card, we have the sun card, definitely being divinely guided, definitely a lot of stuff opening up. So we are going to clean this up, and then we're going to get into some free readings. Hi, Alex. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Loyal DeLauren. How have everyone been, TS? We are excited. We are going to clean this up, and then we are using our cards today. We have created our own deck of cards we're so excited about, and we are using them for messages, my Celia cards. So and Lauren, how have you been? Celia's like, how have you been? Honestly, the craziest thought is I was meditating, and Lauren, you popped in my mind. So that is like pretty wild that you're here today. Because Celia was giving me a download of like I needed to start doing like talking to people, like doing like we were thinking about doing a podcast, but like because Alex, we had talked about doing yeah. So Lauren, would you be open to an interview? We would love to talk to you. Celia would love to talk to you. Because you were like, we were thinking the podcast thing, and it was like talking to like other people like that are like so far like we feel like you're well on your journey, and we feel like a lot of people could learn from your story. We feel like you have a lot to offer. So yeah, kind of crazy. Yeah. Lauren, are you opening up a new spiritual gift? Like, what's opening up new for you? We feel like something new is opening up. Yes, like Celia's like, we're gonna like start talking like having people on like maybe one night a week or something, and do like spiritual journey podcast. What I'm sure Celia will come up with the name for it. She's really good about that. But Alex, look, we did a deck of cards. I'm so proud of myself. These are my prototype. We're seeing what we... Okay, Lauren, I'm going to tell you what I recently did. I got this celestite, and that has really opened up my clairvoyance. So it's sitting here on my desk, apparently. So we could also share that with you. But I was like drawn to it. Me and Dave saw it, and then we were somewhere, and then I'm like, I have to go back and get it. Like it called me in my sleep. So everything for a reason. Yes, mine's definitely opening up more. I'm doing more lucid dreaming. That was some highlight. So, oh yeah, like this is all Celia. Like I'm shy. Like this is all Celia. So that's why she's like you were like really you were really in my thoughts this morning. So when I was meditating about that. So yeah. So Lauren, would you like a card for my new Celia deck? We just got it like last Thursday. So I literally channeled it like the first day I was I was looking at them. I'm like, when I unboxed it, I'm like, look, I have no real knowledge of the card. So we are going to start with you, Lauren. And then we would like to set up a time to, we want you as our first, on our weekly podcast thing, we want you as our, and Lauren, have you been working on growing your self-love? Because it's honor and know thyself. And then you get the card, let it be easy. Mantra of the day. If it's meant for me, let it be easy. And we feel like you've been going through a time of filling your cup up. But we feel like things are about to really start opening for you. We heard somebody the other day, and like there was something that was like not the greatest thing, and she's like, awesome. And like it's all about the perspective of it. So like that's one of my newest words I'm really saying a lot of is awesome. So yes. So like put the word, Celia's like, put the word awesome in your vocabulary. Cause like you can't say it. Yes. So like Dave says something to me, good or bad, and I'm like, awesome. Like I'm gonna find the positive in it. Like, and doing it for one day already made a difference. So yeah, really, really blow that up. But I think my email's in my description box. I would love to like Celia said, like when we thought the whole podcast thing, you were like the first person like right there. So it was like Lauren. So because we feel like you've got experience with and then the upgrade card wanted to pop out. Please hold, a pause is needed. Take some time to nurture yourself, which it sounds like you're doing with the sounded like you said hermit mode. So but no, Lauren, that north node moved. Where is your north node? Because that north node moving into Aries, you know, Aries is all about that self stuff. So we'd like to thank you for joining us, Lauren. It was just we appreciate you. And we're going to move on to Diamond Girl. We will get a card for you. And Diamond Girl, where is your North Node? Because that Cycles of the Moon came out yesterday. I got that in the moon activation. And then you get the card of self-love, which is, it's an inside job. It starts with you. So where is your self-love? And you get the card of change your focus. So take a little bit of time, especially during this new moon energy, because we're still in new moon energy, to do some self-care. The moon is about feminine energy, nurturing. The new moon's in Cancer, so definitely like anything by the water would be really good. And focus on the things that you do want. And like I would write it down and burn it, because we're still in that fire energy of, the North Node did just move into Aries, which is fire. Oh. Which house, Lauren? Because that's about like the day-to-day work and overcoming that struggle sometimes. Oh, we're really happy, that all face Diva, that you went to the water place. So you said she's been encouraging you. So you're gonna, do you have a question, or would you just like a card? We went up to, we went camping and then went to Michigan and got some fresh blueberries. Okay. Well, apparently, we have some messages. The bottom of the deck is the Chiron card, where your Chiron is, and you got the card of set your intentions. And then you get the card of fill up your cup, be the light, your self-worth, and take time to be, which is, she said we feel like you were just taking time to fill up your cup over the weekend. And now it's time to make sure you're really shining your light. And you do that by knowing your self-worth. We teach others how to treat us, value yourself. And we feel like the be the light is shine your light to remove the darkness. And then take some time to be. A break is needed. Take some time for source to work in your favor. So everything's going to work out. And then, the intention. Oh, Lauren, that's all about the work. Transformation is like your work, teaching other people to how to like overcome that toxic behavior, codependence. So he's like, whoa. Totally about the codependence. Lauren, that's why we're attracted. Mine's about teaching people their value. Yeah, that's why she's like, she's like, we have to have a whole conversation. Like, that's why she wants you to be my first guest so we can talk about all this. Because she's like, our charts line up so well, like for you to teach people to like, it's okay to shine your light and be the best you. Because it totally is. You are welcome to Dollface Diva. Celia says, taking that time, honestly, like we took the time, and you know what? Then we were in an air quality alert. We couldn't, normally, when we go camping, we took the bikes, but the air quality was a little bad, so we were not doing that. So everything in the right time. But yeah, Lauren, keep shining your light, like, and send us an email. And Alex, can we get a card for you? Did you have a question or Lauren, you have such strong energy. Celia's like she's like, those stars are no joke. Alex, how's your apartment? How's How's your apartment? How's your dad? So he's like, how's your dad? How's your mom? How are your parents? She's like, we haven't seen you for a little while. How are your parents? Alex, do you get asked that? Like, because that was just like, and like, I feel like there's a feather tickling my nose. Like, it's crazy that it's just, as we're talking, Alex. So, we're going to see what blessings are coming towards you. Oh, awesome. How's your mom? It's funny because I heard that in like a, I want to say like a New York accent. How's your mom? Everything in the right timing. Alex, you get the card of spiritual growth. Opening up new spiritual gifts, and the bottom of the deck is be open to receive. Thank you, Source, for the blessings and favors flowing into my life. So, looks like, Alex, are you open to receive? And it feels like a new gift is opening. I know I've been working on my clairvoyance. How about you? Everything in the right time. Yeah, everything in the right time. Are you meditating? Because like my clairvoyance seems to definitely be opening more. Like, yeah. Yeah, but you know, the meditation is one of the strongest things. And then TS, can we, we're going to get a card for you. $15 minutes a day would do so much. And TS, you get the card of awaken your heart, allow love to flow through you and to you. And then you get the card of call in spirit. In moments of confusion and clarity, sit in the power, call in spirit. So, TS, are you meditating? Are you, we feel like some stuff's trying to open up for you. I feel like call in Source so you can have that heart chakra activation. Because we feel like, how's love for you? We feel like love is trying to come in, and like we feel like with call in spirit, like I feel like you're definitely getting I know with me doing that and calling in spirit in my meditations, I've been feeling more of a heart chakra activation. So while you're meditating, call in Source, Spirit, God, your higher self, whatever you consider, And DNP, can we get a card for you, please? Are you still here? So he's like, are you still here? Did you have a question specifically, or just a card for guidance? Okay. And you did a few cards. The first card is the card of set your intentions. What would you like to manifest? And you get the card of water healing, which is spend time in or near the water and drink plenty of water. So definitely drink extra water. The card of self-love. It's an inside job that starts with you. So how's your self-love? And then we get the grounding card, which is get grounded. Take time to soak up the sun and put your feet on the earth. So are you in a place of healing? Because a lot of times with those things, I feel like, if you can put your feet in the water somewhere outside, would be really good. And then talk about what you would what do you want to manifest? And then Lalima, we will get some cards for you. Spiritual guidance. Working on that self-love, is like we teach people how to treat us. The more you're in a high vibration place, the more you're going to attract that to you. And Lalima, you get the cards of take time to be, which is a break is needed. Give some time for source to work in your favor. And you get the card of reciprocity. I am open to give and receive. And then you also get the twin flame card, which is split souls, duality, and the light worker. And then the card on the bottom of the deck is let it be easy. Mantra of the day: if it's meant for me, let it be easy. So beautiful cards, Lalima. And DNP, thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah, I channel my guide Celia, which we found out Celia means heavenly. So just one of my angels. Actually, my angel, my spirit guide. My connection to source. So hi Liz, how are you? Can we get a card for you? We're gonna get some coffee. And then we're gonna switch over to the oh, Liz, anxiety. Okay, we're gonna get a card about your love life, Liz. Well, the bottom of the deck is the true love card, so we like that. Yes, this is the partner you seek. And then the first card is the creativity spark. Dive deep into that project. The time is now. So sometimes I have found, that sometimes things are because, like my love life kind of stalled. You know why? Because I was meant to work on something, and until I worked on it, nothing moved. So I feel like you have a project you need to work on. So and if you're unsure of something you can do about your love life to help that, write a list of the things you want in your relationship. Like I have 2 pages of the things that I wanted in my relationship. I wanted, unconditional love, communication, somebody that's honest, sweet, kind, generous, all the normal things, somebody that's sweet, buys me flowers, somebody, Dave does everything that I could ever dream of somebody doing for me. And then the next card is it is your choice to be happy. And honestly, you get to choose what's going to make you happy. So write your list, write it. Today's a perfect day because we're still in that new moon energy. And then you get the card of this. Lean back. Give them some space to miss you. Focus on whatever this project is. Whatever, I had to work on my cards and I could do nothing else in that time. Because if you if you're in really close contact with someone and they pull their energy back, you immediately feel it. So automatically you lean in. So here's the key. You pull your energy back. Focus on some creative project that you haven't been really focusing on. Change your focus, and that gives them time to miss you, because it's going to work out. We're like, it's going to work out. But you get the true love card there. So, and with that, yes. And with that, like, especially Liz, if you feel like he's your twin flame, like with mine, until I got on my mission and was working on my path, like, was like, okay, I surrender to service, put me where I'm supposed to be, it couldn't work out. So whatever, Liz, what are your gifts in this? What spiritual arts do you practice? Do you do tarot? Do you do, what do you do? But you felt him pull his energy back. Now you, are you doing something to do that on a daily basis? And Liz, we're going to invite you. How about this? We are going to start doing a weekly podcast. Apparently a podcast, and on my YouTube. We invited Lauren to be our first guest. Liz, would you like to be guest number 2? And here's the thing. No more messages. Pull your energy back. Yeah, like pull your energy back. Work on your healing. Yes. When here's a question, Liz, when in your past have other people treated you that way, where they didn't make you a priority, where you responded and they didn't respond back? Like, look at that pattern in your life and like pull it, like literally that, like you could be able to pinpoint that back in your life. When else you felt like that, like he has, like when somebody's pulled their energy back. But like, dude, and that's like the shadow work. Write it down. Honestly, like do that, like write it down. I wish I have it in one of my notebooks. One of the it's a wound from your childhood that you're here to heal. Like Celia's like, that's a wound from your childhood that you're here to heal. Hold on, let me. I've done a lot of my healing work, so so we're going to talk first. It's childhood healing. So you first have to look and figure out what the trigger is, and you've seen the pattern, so now you can like work on it. Like that's like huge that you're like able to like identify that that's it. How does it make you feel? And then how to release any and all energy associated. What is it trying to teach you? What's it trying to show you? Other times you felt that way. Yeah, once you understand the trigger, you can know how it makes you feel. You can be more aware of it the next time, so you can just awareness initially fixes it. How would you like to react when it actually happens again? And literally, until you heal that, you're going to keep attracting that very cycle. So Liz, you can heal that. Like I and part of that's by knowing your self-worth. You overgive and then people take advantage of that. Been there, done that. That's how come I know that. Did all that. Everything is a reference point. So knowing your self-worth honestly is one of the biggest things. We teach people how to treat us by how we value ourselves, and by overgiving, people think they have, the right to just run you over. Definitely. Liz, can we get some other cards for you? Celia says, we want to do a past, present, future. So we're just doing what Celia wants. So we're going to get, past is about the cycles of the moon, about the cycles and the patterns. Current energy is to teach your wisdom. Once you figure out how to, once you heal it, then you teach it. Future, be open to receive, which is what it's going to really teach you. Thank you, Source, for the blessings and favor flowing into my life. Once you do that and you teach, like, you're going to receive everything you could desire, because it is about your Chiron. Liz, do you know where your Chiron is? But this is definitely about a cycle. But yeah, you're like, Celia's like, you teach what you learn. Like Chiron did huge for me. So that's why we're always about, do the Chiron, because Chiron was so influential. Do you know your birth time and your birthplace? Sometimes people don't know their time. If you know your birth, if you know your stuff, oh, thank you. You can look and see, yes, we are here to be of service. Like that's my North Node, which like is our mission in this life, is about, is an Aquarius, which is about the community. And it's in my second house, which is about what you value and what's important to you. And the true value is yourself. Because as you love and treat yourself better, like everything just opens up for you. So, and figuring out those patterns, like, really does a lot. And then you're going to see where other people, Chiron is, the symbol of the key, and it's our wounded healer. It's our childhood wound. I'll tell you, my Chiron was in, my third house of Aries, and Chiron's in Aries currently. So mine's really been activated, but it's your childhood wound. My childhood wound is I couldn't use my voice. Communication Gemini. So like Chiron is that wound from childhood that you came in to heal in this life. Yeah, mine was throat chakra because Gemini, third house. Gemini normally rules the third house, which is about communication. And mine was in Aries, so it's really affected in young childhood. But right now, Chiron is in Aries, so it's about the things that really affected us in early childhood. And that's where those patterns kind of come from. Yeah, but Liz, if you can look up your Chiron, that'll tell you your Chiron and your North Node, which, Chiron is your childhood wounds. North Node is about, your mission in this lifetime. But figuring out the pattern, like, does, like, so much for you. Like, it's unbelievable how much it can do for you. So, hi, Miss Shirley. How are you doing today? We are just chugging along here. Shirley, we're gonna We're going to get a card for Rose, Shirley, and then we're going to get a card for you. Celia's like, what's been going on today? So what's going on today, Miss Shirley? Here, we want you to try something for us. Say, I'm awesome. Try to say you're awesome and not feel better about everything. It's a word that you only have a positive association with. So when you say it, it should make you feel better. So we've recently learned that, and definitely something that I'm working with. So Miss Shirley, no, you are awesome. So Keyless, how are you doing? And did Rose leave? If so, Shirley, we'll just go ahead and Rose must have left. So we'll go on to you, Miss Shirley. So Miss Shirley, we will get a card for you about E. Oh, it's raining is it hot there, Keyless? So Miss Shirley, we're getting cards about E. Miss Shirley. True love. You get the card of open to receive. And you get the card of be happy. Choose, smile, shine your light. So a lot of times our dreams show us, are you blocking it? Are you still watching his channel? Most likely. And probably going through, some dark night of the soul and everything else. So you know what? I would, she said we're just going to show you that again. So it may be a good time to comment. And I would really think and be open and be happy. How would you feel if you commented and he replied back? Are you open to it? Are you open to receive true love back into your life, Shirley? Are you open to receive it? Time to be happy. So sometimes our subconscious brings us things that we're not open to, and sometimes they show us other I feel sometimes other potential futures. So would you be open to receive that? Shirley, are you open to receive it? Say awesome. Yes. Shirley, I'm serious. Like I said it yesterday with like everything somebody said something. I was just like awesome. And it's like when you say awesome, how is your vibration? It's just like when you high five in the mirror, it's that same, good feeling. Cause like when I first heard it, like I was like something that wasn't the greatest. I'm like, oh, you forgot this. And she was like, awesome. And I'm like, awesome. And somebody else said awesome. And I'm like, well, it's awesome that I figured out you forgot something. I guess it's awesome that you can replace it. So yeah, we're going to look at the awesome side of it. So good or bad, say awesome, because there's always a good side to, another perspective to every situation. Honestly. So Keyless, can we get a card for you for general? Did you have a question or general guidance? But when I heard the awesome thing at first, I was like, what? And then me and Dave were talking about it, and then we tried it, and then it made a difference. So a card for Keyless. Well, you get the card of fill up your cup. You can't pour from an empty cup, so make sure you're nurturing yourself and filling your own cup up. And then the bottom of the deck is family karma. Are you overgiven to your family? Because with the family karma, that makes me feel like maybe sometimes, and that's generational and family karma, generational and ancestral karma. So we feel like that's related to your karma. People like to travel now, Shirley, so being far away is nothing. My granddaughter moved 1,000 miles away. My granddaughter, you know what? Pain in the butt. That's some family karma. Where's your Chiron? Do you know? But if they're wanting too much from you, make sure you're not overgiving. Make sure you're filling your own cup up, taking time for yourself. Don't like if you say no, they'll figure it out. Don't overgive. That sounds like a good energy there, Shirley. We like that idea. Hang out, have fun. Shirley, how far away is he? Now we're curious. We're like, how far away is he? Okay, we're switching. We're going to the water. We're switching to the water. Coffee time is done. And where are you, Shirley? Oregon. Okay. Planes fly that way all the time. Just saying, planes fly that way. Well, Shirley, you want me to tell you something? If he did that, it's because his feelings were hurt. Yes. Good idea. Oh, he was jealous. And maybe he thought you weren't as serious as he thought about it, or he must have some abandonment issues that it must have triggered. So, and you know, the guys that are like that are the ones that are probably the ones that like no interest in that. I don't know, Shirley. I feel something there. That be open to receive card came there again. Are you open to receive? And Shirley, I have the desire really strong talking to you to switch with water. Are you drinking enough water? I hear that. Are you drinking enough water? And did I get everyone? Abba, how are you? Shirley. Shirley, is this somebody you would like a future with? Is this why Shirley, do you know if somebody is meant for you and you keep trying to date other people and that is the person for you? None of that other shit's gonna work. We hear, do you know? Do you know? That's what I'm like. I feel like a nudge. Do you know? Yeah. But you have wanted to. We feel like you wanted to. But then when you want to, they end up being an ass. Squishy face. We don't like that. Then they end up being an ass. Because that's not what you're supposed to be doing. When you're doing stuff like that and it's not working, you're not supposed to be doing that. Just from my experience and what I hear from Celia. So, um, he started having some feelings and then he got his feelings hurt. So then he pulled back. So, Shirley, we're going to give you the greatest idea. Write a story how you would like it to be with him. Today's a good day to manifest. It's a new moon. We're still in that grand cardinal cross. It is prime energy. Write it down. You can do two things. You can burn it or you can just read it every day. Write the story where you would like to be in 1 year with this person. Yes. He was just doing Dark Night of the Soul stuff. Think some of that happens. Do you know what, Shirley? I bet if you look at his stuff, I bet it has a website or an email or some way to contact him. Have you tried that? I know, like on my description, I have my email address. Hi, Pooja. How are you doing? We're just hanging out, doing a little bit of cards. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Shirley, I would write the story of how you want it to go. Oh. He said the feed. Write the story. And we told you our email is below. If you need somebody to read it, write it and send it to us. We'll read it. And Pooja will get a message for you. Pooja, you get the card, be of service. It all starts with you. Be the change the world needs. And then bottom of the deck is the self-worth card. We teach other people how to treat us. Value yourself. Yes. Hi, Trish. How are you? Welcome to the channel. You are very welcome, Pooja. How are so he says, how are you? How's your we got a real throat chakra activation with that. What are you doing, Pooja? Yeah, my throat chakra is going crazy. Excuse me. Oh. Pooja, are you speaking your truth? Are you speaking up? I don't know. the best place. I got like the whole third. Are you having like a third eye? Are you meditating? Are you, because like I'm having a whole like third eye, like I got a throat activation now. My third eye is like going crazy. So call in God, source, your higher power, whatever, God, source, the universe, whatever. And I have a card that says do that in moments of confusion and clarity. Do that. If you're having a problem with that, think about counting. I feel like my energy's like all over the place. Now it's like down at my solar plexus. Are you listening to the feelings in your body? Because like I'm feeling my energy. Like as we're talking, like I'm feeling my energy move. Like it was throat chakra, then it was third eye, and now it's down to like my solar plexus, my sacral area. It's like kind of, are you having a kundalini activation? And sometimes we're trying to move more than one step ahead. Like sometimes we're trying to plan and try to figure it out, and sometimes we're just supposed to know the very next step. Like when I was working on my cards, the very next step was I could do nothing until I got them. End of the story. I couldn't do anything but that. And then the next step is, for me, but like things are laid out like only one step. Yeah. Like I feel the energy, like my energy, my chakras really move. And that's why I'm like, are you having a kundalini? Because it literally went like here, kind of stuck, and then up. So like the energy's trying to float easily or through you. So doing some meditation, do you do any kind of like Reiki or energy stuff to try to clear your chakras? Um, but we feel like you're just advancing spiritually. Celia's like, oh yeah. Um, Sometimes that means you're supposed to be using your voice and you're not doing it. Yes. I'll show you. There's a couple of things you can do. You can hum, or you can, like Dave can like play a bowl and make that sound come out of his mouth. I can't personally do that in tone. But you can also, like when I went and saw John Holland and Lauren Rainbow and they were talking about some stuff, they were like, say the word hawk as you and project it. Hawk. So like with that, you didn't hear any like it, they say clears the cobwebs out, but like projecting that sound out of you. Ha! Hum, yeah. Or like you could hum along with a song, or but like or chanting, or like, but doing something to like clear your throat. But like when we first started, like I had a whole, yeah. Yeah. Like that helps clear the throat chakra. Like drink extra water. Celia was telling me as I was picking my water up, I heard drink extra water. I'm doing that for my throat chakra and to help keep my chakras cooler as I'm channeling. So make sure if you can drink ice water or cold water that you're doing that. but clear your throat chakra, humming or literally projecting that, like, really seemed to be a benefit to me. And I think, did I get everybody? Awesome. We hope that helps, Pooja. But yeah, that's not the most appealing sound to make, but it definitely projects it where you're pushing that out. So, sound healing, like Dave plays the bowls and he can project that sound out of him. Which one he did it, we were amazed at. I'm like, maybe you're supposed to do some light language, but you can do humming. Like he plays the bowl and projects that sound out as a way of clearing his throat chakra. But just with humming, it makes the vibration in there, so that will help as well. But not humming only. You can do it, And Trish, did we get you? I know we were gone, but I don't know if I actually did. Sometimes with my Celia channeling, it kind of is in the moment. So okay, Trish, we will we will get some cards for you. You are very welcome, Pooja. But yeah, try the ice water, because like with that, I felt like my chakras were all over the place. You get the card of take some time to be, and then you get the card of healing waters, which is spend some time in or near the water and drink plenty of water, and then take some time to be. A break is needed. Give source time to work in your favor. So if there's something you're trying to push along, just be patient with it. Spend maybe some time by the water if you can. Would benefit you, and drink extra water. Like right now, there's like a lot of strong energy coming in, so we've like really been drinking the water. I've like doubled my water intake at least, so maybe tripled. So try to drink lots of water right now. And if anybody else would like a card, please just drop a comment. You are very welcome. Asha. Sapana and I have a future together. So we will get a card for you, Asha. Get the card of be in the now, direct your focus. Your words are really powerful. You can write down kind of the story you want and kind of help direct your focus. But we feel like right now you're supposed to be working on your spiritual growth, because you get the spiritual growth, opening up new spiritual gifts, and then be in the now. So I feel like right now it's wanting you to work on you. But a lot of times, if you are wanting to work on some energy, you can write down all the things you want, and you can write down the story of how you want that to be, and just in the right time when the energy is in the right place, that can come to be. That is what it's meant to be. So I think we are going to take a little break, and we are going to be back later. We hope everyone is having a great day, and thank you for joining us. Bye.